low-key did say dick was better,
You
but
did. You're listening to Fucks Given.
the one about the UK versus the US of A. We're in our trying to incorporate our living situations into the podcast era.
Yeah, we love a healthy battle, right? Healthy, like, I'm better than you situation, right?
Yeah, we love that.
We love that
Also,
competition.
I am still always going to be Team UK.
Yeah, that is true. It's hard not, like, that's your hometown.
But is the dick better out here?
Oh, fuck.
That's
Okay,
the question.
Jeez. That is, I think that's a very, well, I don't think we can know the answer to that, but I think you would know the answer more than me. I don't think I've fucked any American dudes. That's a fucking lie. I'm
You
so
have.
sorry. I've definitely fucked American
And it
dudes.
was good.
And it was really good. But one time out of the hundreds of other English dicks that I've fucked, it's not really a comparison.
Anyway, Reed, have you got anything to update us on? Any wild OnlyFans moments? Any wild stories from the last week?
Yeah, we're just, it's now on my OnlyFans. Jacob and I did, oh god, it's turning me on thinking about it. I had a lot of maca macaroon in my smoothie today. So yeah, shit is popping off for me right now. So he tied me up in like a standing position and we had a, what's it called? Like a wand belt on. So
Ooh,
I had the wand belt on, I had the wand on my clit. And he was just like tormenting me and torturing me and like turning the wand up and edging me and turning it down, and then he kind of tied my arms to the back so they were up like this, and like making me do shit as well. Like that was fucking hot. What about you, Florence? What fun exciting stuff have you done for OnlyFans this week?
Well, I've had family staying, but whilst I was in Big Bear with them, with my mother and uncle, when everyone was inside, I was doing some teasing videos for OnlyFans in the jacuzzi, and
Oh
might
my
have
god,
been
yes.
flashing with the prospect of being walked in on. I
Yes!
actually almost was. Because I was still recording videos when my mom came out, but I just luckily was just doing the like more like like teasing.
Teasy.
Into, like,
This is Instagram safe.
yeah, this is so Instagram safe.
That's good.
But also really cute. I love those kind of teasy videos because it's like almost like girlfriend experience vibes.
Yeah. Were you in the hot tub?
Yeah, and did I not mention that? I was in the hot tub, like with my very like was wearing this like swimming costume. I never wear a swimming costume, but like it was like really good on my boobs. It just made my boobs look so good.
Yeah, that's some hot shit. You just reminded me that like with the high risk situation, I was filming like a naughty tease video on the train back from seeing Jacob in Manchester.
Oh my god.
Well,
I was like,
I went for a piss and I was sitting in there and I was like, okay, the toilet's actually not that bad for once. So I was like pretty impressed. And I was like, whoa, that's a really huge mirror. It was like one of those giant toilets. Huge mirror. And I was like, yo, okay, I'm gonna get my tits out. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking have it. And then I was like, you know, when you have that moment, you're like, did I lock the door? Oh no, it's fine. Someone comes along, presses it open.
And you're just like,
yeah, titties out, hand down my pants, like, oh, frigging myself.
I love that though. And did you send it to Jacob afterwards?
Oh my god, I did not. Wait, I'm gonna send it right now, and maybe by the end of this episode we'll get a response.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I love sending like little sexy videos like that, like when you're in a changing room or when you're like, I don't know, it's somewhere where you're not supposed to be making sexy videos. Like I think that's so hot. I have a little exciting update for the curious fuckers.
Yes.
I had probably the most romantic date I have ever had in my whole life last weekend.
So lovely.
I know.
Tell us all.
And also it made me realise how low I was setting my bar. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
I'm
a
like,
really nice realization to have. As in, like,
yeah,
horrible, where you're like, what the fuck was I doing? But also like, this is
this
the bare minimum. This is what.
exactly.
Yeah.
But like picks me up. He has like a fancy bottle of water waiting for me in the car.
I love
He
that.
got me this t-shirt
Yes. The
and
tea.
it's like
So good.
funny, it's so us.
Yeah.
And he bought himself a very funny one that he probably wouldn't allow me to talk about on the podcast because it was two jokes.
Dick
Um,
related, right?
yeah, it's dick size related. Um, and took me out for dinner, helped me with some of my work stuff that I was stressing
Excuse me,
about.
what? You're joking. That is fucking like this guy.
Yeah. And then after that, and then we go on a drive all through the canyons and we have like deep chats, like asking like deep questions, talking about like past relationships and like I don't know, just like small things, like random things, like when did you lose your virginity? And like kind of just like
Cute.
telling lots of like stories and like really getting to know each other. And then we got to this sand dune point at on the PCH, and it fucking was the craziest thing to walk up that I've ever walked up in my whole life because it was like
What
the
is it?
ground was giving way underneath you because it's sand
Mm.
and it was so steep. We had to stop like 5 times on the way up to like catch our breath because it was
Jesus.
crazy. It was like
Yeah.
walking up the Stairmaster, but like so much harder.
Stairmaster.
Fucking hate the Stairmasters at the gym. He had brought jackets for when it got colder because we were going to watch the
Nice.
sunset. He had brought date night question cards.
Oh my god, stop. Okay, I'm getting like daddy vibes from this. Like the fact that he's thinking above and beyond. The jackets for when it gets cold is like that's a thing. That is a serious thing. And the
Yeah.
date questions.
I know, that's usually something that I would do.
Innit?
And I love sunsets. And we we were just sitting on top of this dune. It was like the most romantic setting, just like you could see the ocean, like the fucking sun was going down. It was this golden sunset that turned into this like pink because there were some clouds, so it was like cloudy, like pink. Oh my god, it was just like the most beautiful thing. And
Mm.
I was just like for a hot minute, probably like I don't know how long, but I was like sitting on his lap and we were just like making out and getting
That's so
so
good.
turned on because we haven't fucked. So it was just like this
Oh
like
shit, of course. Oh
ball
my
of
god.
energy between our genitals just
Yeah.
wanting to like meet. And
Mhm.
it was that kind of like romantic kissing where you're like even the breath feels good when you're just close to each other's face. And then I
Mm.
got off and we were just watching the last bit of the sunset, which was just so beautiful. And I was like leaning back on him and we were talking, we had all the date night questions and we were just telling each other stories. And then we were there until like obviously the sun went down and it was all twilight. Oh, also,
Pretty.
he let me drive his BMW, like
You're
his M
joking.
series BMW.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
love this. I love this
I
so
know.
much. Daddy's
So sick. Oh,
BMW.
and he always opens the car door for me. He would never ever let me open my own car door.
There's something about the chivalry
Yeah.
of a date in a situation, as much as both of us can be like, fuck traditional gender norms, like, I'm still so hard programmed, hardwired to love that shit. And also it's just
I'm
courteous.
loving
It's just
it.
common courtesy.
I just feel cared for. I think that's
Yeah.
what it comes down to. I feel
Cared
like he
for.
actually cares and respects me. That's what it
Yeah.
feels like.
The
Um,
respect, the above and
yeah,
beyond.
yeah. And then after that lovely, lovely sunset, we just went out. He took me out for sushi and then dropped me home. And it was just like,
Yeah.
it was the first time in ages where I ended a date and I was like, oh, I don't want to leave. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like, I feel sad to be
So sad
apart
for this
from
to end.
your.
Yeah.
It was our second date.
Oh, yes.
But kind of the third time that we've seen each other because
Yeah.
he drove all the way over to me the day before just to say hi for an hour in the car.
Yeah. And that's so kind of like what, 2 main dates, seen each other 3 times, and all you've done is kiss, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's I'm very, very impressed with you, Florence.
I
I'm very
know.
impressed, yes.
the tension's building.
Yes, because like both, for anyone listening, I'm sure you'll understand and know that both Florence and I love to fuck, and
We
not fucking
do.
on the first date is really hard for us. But it really pays off when we push ourselves not to.
Yeah, it feels really good. It feels good and healthy that we
Hmm.
haven't yet. Maybe that'll change soon, though.
Yeah, fuck. Also, just to caveat, we're like fucking on the first date is absolutely fine. We are
So
big
fine.
supporters of that. We do. I mean, I shouldn't really speak for both of us, but like, I definitely believe that fucking on the first date doesn't change how they feel about you in terms of future. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If they fuck you on the first date and they think, oh, she gave it up too easy, do you even want them in your life? Like, get rid. Especially as, you have to ask yourself, what does sex mean to you? So yeah,
That
but
is true.
it is really, really fucking nice waiting for a bit and not fucking immediately.
The reason that I really like doing it is that it builds emotional intimacy before the physical intimacy, which I think's quite a good foundation for like taking something more seriously. And it also, I think, is a level of respect when a guy can hold off.
Yeah. Even then it's like it's more like about the respect to yourself when you
Yeah.
don't just get drunk and fuck somebody, when you
Yeah,
do
you're
take your
like,
time.
yeah, and it's okay to take your time. You're worth it.
Yeah. I don't think if Jacob and I had the choice, the chance to fuck on the first date, I absolutely would have. We actually spoke about this recently, where I
Yeah.
was like so glad we didn't fuck the first time we met after a festival. Like neither of us had places to go. I was staying in my hotel with like two other girls, and he had friends at his. So we're very grateful we didn't fuck. But then after that, it was like 3 weeks till we saw each other again, and then we fucked. But in that time, you're right. It's like building the
Yeah,
emotional intimacy, and it makes a
exactly.
massive difference. Well,
I
it
think
doesn't. I mean, all my other boyfriends I fucked on the first date, practically.
mm, I do feel like sex feels better sometimes when you do have that like
The build up.
tension
Mm.
between each other, or you just know each other a little bit more by that point.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then it's like it's more special because you're just like, oh, like
Special,
I
but
like you,
also
and
really fucking nerve wracking. Like it
yeah,
like builds up so much pressure in a way.
yeah,
Where instead where you're just like drunk and like, yeah, whatever, this is meaningless. I'm just gonna fuck you and this isn't gonna be a thing. To, oh my god, like this is everything. And what if it doesn't go right? What if we don't connect sexually? There's a lot of pros and cons in this situation. You know what? That's
there
just the
is.
joy of life. It's just
It
the
is
fucking
just the
joy of life.
joy of life. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Any
No.
updates on your side, Reed?
Um, a little fun update was I became a human doll when Jacob and I had a hotel, which was really, really fun. We did this whole like
Oh,
on the hotel bed, we put out all of the bondage gear that we had bought. It was like a flogger and restraints and sex toys. And we did this whole filming thing where he came in and like I was just there like in a doll position on the bed, and he basically like moved my
ah,
legs and arms and put me in like ways, and I just had to just like sit there and it was kind of like invisible bondage. It was crazy. It was crazy.
ooh, I
Yeah,
really
we
like the
filmed we
idea of
filmed a
that.
lot of that. Filmed some of that. That's been really fun.
That is hot. I want to
Yes.
do that. Oh
Yeah.
God, I want to be like restrained and like.
You need it, girl. You
I
fucking
just
need
want to
it.
be like. I just want to be in subspace. I want to
Yeah, you want to
be.
be dominated.
Yeah. I want tears
Tears,
falling
tears,
down my face. I want
please.
spit covered everywhere. I
Yeah.
want cum
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. I want my hair pulled. I want my neck choked. I want pain. I want violence.
Violet. Taking it up a notch. I want violence. Straight up
and then
violence.
and then tender loving care
Yeah.
afterwards.
Need that. Oh, tender love and care throughout, but also pain and violence and good girls and bad girls and
Yeah.
mm.
Oh,
Shit, man.
oh,
Fuck
I need to
me.
get laid.
You need to get fucking laid, bro.
Need to get laid. All
Has to
right, on
happen.
to this episode about UK versus US.
Yeah.
Where do we start.
So, do you have like an idea of how many UK people to US people that you fucked?
I mean, I've definitely fucked more people in the UK.
Yeah, you spent
I
longer
stopped counting my number. I stopped counting my body count at like when I was like 24,
Yeah.
and it was at like 65 or something at that point. And I
Mm-hmm.
have fucked a shit ton of people since that relationship. So who knows how
Yeah.
many people I have fucked.
Well,
Um
could you swing a guess?
I just don't even know. Like I
Yeah.
haven't really thought about or counting, or I definitely went through like a hoe phase after that four and a
Yeah.
half year relationship. And then I've
Yeah.
been fucking like just steadily, I guess, since
Mm.
then, since my
Steadily.
last relationship as well.
I
So
used to keep count, and then I met a guy who was like, he wrote down every single person he fucked in a book, and I was like, oh no, you've ruined it now. I'm not counting. No, that's weird. I even said, I was
no.
like, you're reducing people to like a scribble in a book. I don't know if I agree with
Yeah,
that, but
it's not okay, is it?
yeah. I mean, it could. You're right. I literally couldn't even hazard a guess. It could be anywhere between like 100 people to 500 people.
Yeah, I mean, especially with sex parties and shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. You know, to be safe, let's just say I fucked 585 people. There we go.
Yeah.
It's just, just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just be sure.
Um, I've fucked a substantial amount of Americans since being
Hmm.
out here. And I feel like I have fucked enough to be able to compare.
Stop. I'm dying. Okay. Like, your pussy is the comparison between two whole countries. I'm loving this. Please, please. What's the verdict?
You know what's unfair about this comparison is that
Mm.
with age, sex gets better,
Yes, of
and
course
with
it does. Yeah.
experience,
Hmm.
sex gets better. And you know what? The best fuck that I've had up until now is obviously my ex, and he was London boy through and through.
Yeah.
So London has high points,
Hmm.
but he's like probably one of the only really good fucks that I've had in the UK. Like,
Yeah.
there hasn't
Hmm.
been that many that have been good.
They're few and far between. A good lay is really hard to come by.
Yeah, and I've had some pretty good sex in America.
Hmm.
Something about the confidence that comes with these American men.
Also, I think maybe we're reducing it too much, because just saying like a good lay is hard to come by, that's not the case. It's good compatibility, good sexual compatibility is hard to come by.
Yeah, but I'm finding more sexual compatibility out here.
Yeah. But is that an age thing? Is that because the men that we're going for at this age are doing the work and learning more about their sexuality and other people's sexuality and how to pleasure, and like
You know what?
actually taking an active interest?
One thing that I've really admired American men for is they disclose their herpes status really early
Really?
on. Yeah.
Oh my god, wow, that's pretty fucking
So,
impressive.
and I've had a lot of conversations with people out here about sexual health,
Mm.
um, more so than in the UK. I've never had
Yeah.
anyone disclose STI status to me before in the UK.
No,
Um,
definitely not. It's kind of like it's still really fucking taboo here. Still like
yeah,
the thing you don't talk about. Don't even really like I'm always the one that brings up the STI tests, and
yeah,
I'd rarely ever heard of a guy apart from Jacob actually that was like talking about sexual health.
yeah.
Um it's really rare.
So maybe that's different out here, but also more people have herpes out here. So that would also play into account.
Was that because there's
80%,
just more people in the country?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be like 80% in the US and 70 something percent in the UK.
It's fucking
Having,
neck and neck, really. That's just like the same
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I don't know, I've had some great dicks though here.
Yeah.
They've been like a nice size fit.
Nah, it's weird.
Oh, did I really just go there? Did I just say American dick is a better fit than UK
Oh,
dick?
American dick's a better fit. Okay, whoa, holy shit. Okay, I didn't even clock that. My God. I mean, I wish I could say much, but like I said, just I've literally fucked like one American dude in America.
And how was that, Reed?
That was good. That was fucking great. That was great. It's probably, I would have to say, the best, like, one night stand, the best first fuck that I think I've ever had. Where it was just, but I don't know whether or not it's because we just, like, both had our guard down. We were both just like, yeah, fuck it. It was really, really great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was one of them, when you just keep going and going. Yeah, it was some good shit.
Okay, well, we also asked the curious fuckers on our Instagram to vote about a couple of UK versus
Yes.
US.
I love this.
Noting also that our audience is 35% UK and 20% US. 91% of the curious fuckers prefer dating Brits.
Wow. 91. Wow.
I mean,
Shit.
that's good for us. Yeah, maybe I would say I prefer dating Brits. I don't know why. Like recently I've just been having a bad experience though. Although the last date
Yeah.
is making up for it. But something about dating, I think, has been a thing with Americans. It's very love bomby. It's very like
Yeah, because I wonder if that's like because of, is it different from state to state? Or is it that like we as Brits will connect more with another Brit because like we have the same mannerisms and quirks and humor and jokes and like just
yeah.
get it, just get the same stuff.
Yeah.
But
All these statistics are so funny. You read
yeah.
out the next one.
Okay. 84% prefer fucking Brits. Lost some votes there.
Lost some, but
Okay, wait. What's the gender split on our Instagram?
it's more women, I think. Which is
Okay,
also
more women.
interesting. But I see this is the thing. Is that I don't think that many Brits would say that they prefer fucking Americans. But Americans would say that
Oh,
they prefer
yeah.
fucking Brits.
Yeah, they love that shit. It's like kryptonite.
We're a fantasy to them.
Yeah, absolute fantasy. We're like, like, I don't know, two people away from the queen to them. It's
Yeah.
like they're fucking the queen.
They're like, it's an American boy's dream to fuck
Yeah.
a British girl. They love
Yeah.
it. Like, I've had to be really careful about who I fuck out here and make sure that I'm not fetishized. Like, it's like,
Yes, of course.
and it's gotten weird at some points, like with the love bombing guy. Like, he could not stop talking about my accent, so much so that I was like, is this the only thing that you like about me and have to talk about with me? And then the last stat that everyone voted for was 84% prefer the British accent. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. But also, the British accent is such a wide thing to say. Like, what the fuck would you say the British accent is? Because that also includes Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and England. And as we know, in England, there are fucking thousands of different accents. It's so different
Yeah.
from what's in London to what's in
I just love an
Manchester.
accent. Like, I love an accent. I love when someone
Yeah.
has an accent. But I also
Yeah.
loved my London boys' accent too.
Loved.
But
And thing is, before you moved out there, you loved an American accent. That
I
like
still do.
that American, yeah, the
The
American
guy
sort
that
of
I'm
twang.
dating now has the most delicious voice. I could have him whisper in my ear all day.
All fucking day, yeah.
Yeah, so I do really like the American accent. I like the American accent on men.
Oh shit, controversial. I feel exactly the same way about some other accents too. Like I love the French accent on a woman, but less so on a man.
Interesting.
I was gonna say I love the German accent on a man. I fucking love the German accent on a woman too. I just love the German accent all round.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Oh god, give me it. It's so good. Yeah. But then am I just fetishizing him? Well, I mean, yeah, right? Accents are being fetishized right now. I'm
They are.
fetishizing.
We
for
are
sure.
fetishizing people.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for their accents. And I have definitely done that in the past.
People
I'm
just
so
love
sorry.
accents.
They do. It's hot. They're hot. They're
You know
fucking
what
hot.
I'm surprised about though is that with more of our audience being UK based, that we still got such high results in favor of UK. I think we are actually potentially like as patriotic as Americans.
Yeah. Or we're just cunts.
I think we may be just
We
cunts. We're like,
are. We think we're
yeah,
fucking
but
better than everyone else, don't we?
Brits are the
That's
best though.
yeah. Every country feels like that. Maybe that's a
Yeah.
lie, but definitely America thinks it's the best, and the UK definitely thinks it's the best for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so comparatively for these situations, what would you do in London versus what I would do in UK? So,
Ooh, okay, love this.
where would you have a first date location in the UK?
It's gonna be a bar. It's gonna be alcohol related, or something like fun, like flight club, like darts or mini golf. That would be it.
Yeah.
It would be indoors. It would be at night, and it would be with alcohol. For most people, not everyone, but for most people.
Yeah. I mean, that's like quite a hard that's definitely the classic UK date.
Yeah, or the
Out
pub. I fucking hate having a date at a pub.
People love first dates at bars. They love
Yeah.
first dates at places that have alcohol because it releases nerves and like all that shit. And I don't think that that's different out here, but I
Mm,
do think that people are a little bit more inclined to do something a little bit different out in LA. Like,
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of kind of like, I don't know, like first dates at the beach and like, I don't know,
Mm.
going
It feels more outdoorsy, you know?
yeah, like people
Like,
go on hikes and
mhm.
like I've been on a couple of like cinema dates and
Oh yeah,
I've been
nice.
on drives for first dates, like
Yeah, that's a
canyons,
good point.
sunsets.
Mm.
People love viewpoints, vista points
Yeah,
out
if you
here.
were to do a drive on a first date in the UK in London, people would think you're fucking crazy. Unless you're
Yeah,
young and you can't go to a bar or a pub or and you don't drink, then fair enough. But like, especially if you lived in London, if someone was like,
yeah.
"Yeah, you want to go for a drive?" You'd be like,
You'd be
"What
like,
the
what?
actual fuck?"
No,
In
I
this
don't want to
miserable
do that.
weather, fuck no.
Yeah. I mean, quite often I've taken a couple of people on first dates in my car
Yeah,
and then just like parked up at a point where you can look at a view.
that seems very American. Yeah.
It does. It's like what you see in the movies also.
Definitely. What's the law over in California about fucking in a car?
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you can get a indecency charge.
Shit.
Yeah, so if a cops caught you, they would probably just give you a warning, but like potentially could arrest you.
Okay, so it's like the UK where it's like fucking in the car isn't illegal, but if like you could get done for it if
Y-
someone was to report you or
Yeah, I wonder if it's more illegal here. I feel like it's probably more
I
illegal
feel
here.
I feel
But
like it's more legal there, but I don't know.
But people definitely fucking cars more here. Like you hear from like everyone's like childhood stories, like teenage,
Mm.
like that they were all fucking in cars. They were doing shit in cars. They were giving blowjobs in cars. They were sucking nipples in cars. Like it was all the rage.
Specifically.
And I've been doing it a lot in my car. Haven't fucked in my car yet, but I've done a lot of like foreplay and like
I also
shit.
wonder if it's a Hollywood thing. I'm trying to think about what we see in the movies. I've seen a lot of car sex in Hollywood films in like cinema.
I
A
think because
lot.
it's legit though. But in London, I never ever would have I just never even fooled around in a car before when I lived in the
Yeah.
UK.
In the US, is it 16 or is it 15 you can drive?
16, I think.
16. And then in the UK it's 17.
Yeah.
So maybe that's got something to do with it. Like, yeah.
Also like it's a car is a great place to fool around if you need to do it without parents seeing.
What's your best car sex experience?
It was the time that I fucked in a van.
Oh, of course. No way. Oh my God, I remember this. So good.
It was like we both met up in a car park basically
Yeah.
at night in the like quite late, and yeah, I just like got out of my car, got into his van, and like his van was spacious in the back, there was no shit. And we just had like we fucked for like an hour or more in the van,
Yeah.
and his dog kept barking in the front when
No.
people walked past.
That's so
And the
annoying.
windows were open.
Oh,
Like it was
shit.
like blacked out at the back, and there was a curtain at the back of the. Fuck. Sounds so seedy. Um,
It's hot.
but it
In a
was
van
just
as well, of all things.
yeah, van fuck. Yeah, how fucking seedy can you get? I did it. But yeah, that was hot. Like really slow, nice, painful sex also, because he was the one that liked to push it a little bit too far
Yeah,
in a hot
fucking
way.
hell.
Yeah.
In a hot way, in a hot,
Yeah. So yeah,
painful
van
way.
sex. Have you ever had sex in a car, Reed?
No, I haven't had sex in a car. I've done like fingering and oral stuff, and I think used toys in a car on a long journey.
Yeah.
But no, never had sex. It's not happened yet. I don't think so. If anyone's fucked me in a car, please let me know. Not actually sure, but I still maintain it's just like the most stupid, dangerous thing that I've ever done is suck dick on the motorway of like my ex while we were going. Well, we were going at a regular speed, but like
Yeah.
I would not recommend driving, taking your seatbelt off to lean over to suck his cock to completion as
No.
well. Like that's just dumb. That's like dumb teenager shit.
Reed, what is your personal preference? Would you rather fuck UK or America?
I mean, you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be UK. Like I've always loved accents from the UK. All of them, London included, Northern, Scottish, Irish,
Yeah.
Welsh sometimes. I love the accent. And I love like when I think about the fantasies that I have around guys. Actually, it's all the fucking same. You know what? I was like, yeah, like a stereotypical English bully bullying me, fucking me. And then it's the same with like, oh, that stereotypical bully jock that's like him and his mates and I'm at a frat house and like I'm really into
Yeah.
this fantasy at the moment. And I
Yeah,
get
the frat
jumped.
house fantasy. I'm trying to think overall who wins for me, and that's a really tough one because I feel like I've
Mm.
had bad experiences with people out here, but also really great sex with people out here. And I do have a thing for the American accent, but I also really miss British boys a lot. So it's a
Yeah,
really tough. It's a tough one for me.
tough call.
I don't know where to I don't know where to hedge my bets, but because I'm living in LA and I plan to be here for a while, I think maybe I'm gonna have to waive the Team US
Yeah,
for
you have an
now.
obligation.
I have an obligation.
I also wonder if a large portion of what we like is influenced by porn because the American porn was basically all we ever saw, really. Barely saw English porn unless you're watching like amateur. But
And you get British people out there moaning in American.
yes, yes, it's always like, oh my God, yes, yes. And it's just like, no.
No.
That is not what we sound like. Wait. What's your British moan? What does that sound like?
Oh, that's a really hard thing to think about.
It is. Okay, what's
I
your
don't know.
American moan? If you're gonna like American moan.
I can't do this, Sherry.
Come on. Yes, please. Yes, Florence. This is it.
I can't moan in an accent. I can't figure out what that would be. That would just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do that. Like,
And
there's
that
just
also
no way I could do that.
sounds like both. That sounds like from all countries. You just said yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my moaning during sex is just basically going, fuck, 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 fuck. Like,
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's just swearing constantly. It's like, oh
which
fuck,
is very,
oh fuck, oh Jesus Christ, oh Lord
yeah.
have mercy, fuck me.
Yeah, like, oh my God. Yes, yes,
That's it.
yes.
Oh my God, 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 oh my, oh fuck, oh fuck. The fucking chaotic English energy.
Yeah. And
So
then
good.
I finish, and then I'm like, really needed that.
Yeah. Oh blimey. No. Cool, blimey. That was a good one.
Haven't had one like that in a long time.
We all do a musical on top of the roofs with Mary Poppins. Oh fuck.
Oh my God. Yeah, next time let's get some Americans on so that they can like
At least
really,
fight the corner. Fuck.
yeah, lay into us.
Yeah, please. Because it'll
Yeah.
be really cool to talk about US and English slang when we talk about like doing sexual stuff. Like the UK has the weirdest fucking slang for
Yeah,
doing
they don't say wanking
shit.
over here. They don't say snog, shag.
Yeah, lip sing.
Oh yeah, lip sync
Yeah,
someone.
gonna lips you. Yeah, there's so much good
Yeah.
slang around it. But yeah, fuck. Okay, well, let's just let us know if you like this episode, and we'll get a couple of American peeps on to do a
Yeah.
little verses, because I feel like we've we've not done the US justice
No, we
right
haven't.
now.
Low-key did say American dick was
You
better,
did.
but
You did. There was no low key about it. It was like a high key moment.
it's a high-key moment.
It was.
All right, curious fuckers. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a rating and review as per usual so that we can get this podcast into more people's ears and debunk the shame around talking about sex.
I feel like I need to do it in like an American accent.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh my god, and if you'd like to listen. No, not listen. Wait, I'm getting it. Oh my god, and if you need to keep up with all of our updates. It's too hard. I can't do it.
It's really hard.
I can only moan in American, that's it. I love it's like a general accent for all America.
We're probably bad.
Yeah, we're really fucking bad. Just look at our Instagram if you want to keep up to date with all of our shit. Follow our Instagram, follow our stories. We often ask our audience questions that we can put into the podcast. I just remembered. Hold on, let me check what Jacob said.
Oh, did he reply?
Nearly-
That's the
nearly
question.
forgot. Oh my god, he wrote so much. He went above and beyond. Wait.
What did he say?
Oh, it's actually going to make me blush reading this out, so I apologize. Fuck, it's inconceivable that you're this sexy. You're lucky I'm not there with you, or else I'd hit that door open button so everyone could see you. Wait, whoa, hold up. With one of my hands around your neck and the other grabbing a handful of your hair, I would make you face your audience and proclaim to them that they're in for a real treat. I'd whisper in your ear, this is what you want, right? This is... Oh, fuck, I can't even... I'm dying here. Jesus Christ. This is what you want, right? You want the attention. You want the people to know that you're here ready to be used. Fucking hell, Jacob. I'd make you strip as they watched, and then I'd put you on your knees, make you open your mouth and stick out your tongue and tell everyone watching that they can have free use. Then we'll see if you'll tease me like this again in the future with a horny devil face. Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god, Jacob. Well, that was a great moment to end the podcast on.
Oh my god, I can't. I kind of need a moment.
Yeah, okay, I'll wrap things up whilst Reed starts blushing in the corner.
Oh, Jesus, I'm so red. Oh, Lord.
And until next week, curious fuckers, we will see you next Thursday.
Okay.
That was my really bad American accent, by the way.
Then that was good. See you next Thursday. You can.
See you next Thursday.
I always have to like caveat it with, I have to stop saying caveat. It just makes me, Jesus. I'm gonna stop. I'm a mess right now. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Bye, love you all. Follow our Patreon.